We are literally a day away from the final release of One UI 7, beginning with the S24 Ultra. So here are 5 reasons you should be excited about One UI 7, and 1 reason why you might not want to be. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. Today I want to go through some reasons about being excited about One UI 7. Literally because this is probably one of the most exciting releases of software and one of the most long-awaited releases of software from Samsung of all time. So let's dive in with my top 5 about why you should be excited. Number 1 is to do with the new interactions that you get thanks to the quick panel and the app drawer. Samsung have I don't want to say iPhoned it up a little bit. They've done it very much in their One UI way, but you now have a split where you have notifications from the top left and you have quick panel from the top right. And the quick panel, I guess you could say, is still very much a Samsung quick panel. However, it's been reorganized a little bit. You now have all of your quick panel toggles sort of showing, and then you can expand on it right from there. And then you can customize the way this all sort of looks. So if you hit the edit toggle, you can change the order of how all this sort of is. Unfortunately, you can't remove anything, at least for now. And then your notifications, swipe away, are all kind of stacked together. And some of the ones that are similar, like from Spotify, can be grouped. And even though it's still very overwhelming, at least from here, I would say this is a positive change because you've got the nice little fun interactions. Swipes are not a bad thing. Samsung in the past have always kind of removed steps. Whereas I think now adding some extra steps back in sometimes and doing it in the way they have can be really fun. Because alongside that too, a swipe up brings up the app drawer, and then continually swiping up, you can continue to swipe through it. And then you've got the option to go on the side here with a alphabetic scroll wheel to easily navigate you through. Of course, Samsung being a Samsung, you can of course go back. So if you go to sort, you can go to custom order, and then that will change it back to the old way. And with the quick panel, you can again go to together, and then that again makes it the old way of one swipe down for notifications and some toggles, and then an extra swipe down for the whole thing. It's just how Samsung do things. Next thing, number 2 to be excited about is the camera UI. And the reason why I say to be excited about it is because Samsung have completely redesigned it. All of your toggles that you need are now in this bottom third section of your screen. So if you want to change things like resolution, everything is down here with this 4-dot sort of menu that gives you all the settings. Some of them are still there in case you don't need to always go into the 4 dots. However, if you can't reach up the top, they're down here as well. And then also the very easy notion of just swiping through camera modes is even lower again. And the whole camera UI is just kind of being designed to be much easier to use one-handed, especially when you consider the More tab, everything is now in this bottom third of the screen. But with this as well, you get new camera features. And my main favorite one that I'm excited for people to try, particularly on the S24 series, is log video recording. I think the way log works, giving you that flat picture profile with enhanced dynamic range, means that when you go to edit your videos later, you have more ability to manipulate the image into your style and color profile that you prefer. Of course, Samsung does give you the option via the gallery to go in and color grade your own video via what they call correct color. And then it adds a profile on and you can save it. Be excited for that. Number 3 is new Galaxy AI features. Samsung with One UI 7 on the S25 series brought in some new Galaxy AI functions, and they're now making their way across to the S24 series as well. You just go through the list to see some of the new ones that you get. Audio Eraser, my particular favorite. I've got videos about Audio Eraser already, so I'm not going to dive into talking about that in this video, but you get the idea about how positive these new Galaxy AI changes are going to be, because you get the new Photo Assist, which has the new version of Generative Edit, which is just incredible to use. And then you get things like Transcript Assist, which adds in auto-transcribing recorded calls, giving you the ability to record phone calls and then transcribe them and then summarize them as well. Whole thing here is incredibly powerful with the AI features that you get. Not here yet, but we'll find out more when One UI 7 drops officially on April 7th, which is pretty much tomorrow, is that you get Now Brief maybe as well. We'll find out. Speaking of the Now Brief, number 4 you should be excited about is the Now Bar. Samsung have brought this feature in, and it started with the One UI 7 beta a while ago. But the Now Bar offers you this little bar either down the bottom of the lock screen or the live notifications in this top corner to have things constantly sort of be monitored in a live fashion. So sports, I'll show you on the S25 exactly right now, there is an MLS game with Inter Miami, and the Now Bar is there with sports from Google. But then if I go into the phone, there is a live notification at this top left that I can expand. And then if I go down again, it's sort of sitting there all the time, ready for me to access and check the score out. But like I said, there's plenty of other Now Bar functions to be excited about in their media player, maps, Samsung Health, interpreter, clock, so many more. And you could just toggle them on. I'm looking forward to once this finally goes official. And I know technically it's official on the S25, but once it finally goes official on the rest of the series, for third-party developers to jump on board here, and maybe things like Uber or Uber Eats can jump on board and become part of it too. And the last reason to be very excited is just the overall fluidity of the software and the animations. Everything feels a lot more purpose-driven. The animations have a bit of a sort of fun touch to them, and it feels nice to use. Not that One UI 6 wasn't nice, it just seems to be some extra optimizations and sort of interaction fluidity added to make using this phone actually feel sort of really nice and fun. The touches are nice, the animations are nice, everything kind of has this real nice fluidity added to it. And I know fluidity is a word that gets thrown around a lot with software, and sometimes you can't quite describe the difference between One UI 6 and One UI 7. Some people probably can, and they probably will. But for me, you just feel it's just the sense that you have when you're using the phone that One UI 7 makes it feel nicer. That's literally the only thing I can sort of say. Whether it be the quick panel stuff that I've shown you before, or whether it be just closing an app, there seems to be a bit more purpose behind it. Samsung have given it more intention. They did say it on stage at SDC that they want to sort of create a sense of emotion when you're using it. And honestly, you feel that when you do use it. Now, there's one reason why I don't think you should be excited. And whilst I showed you all these features on the S24 series, there's a number of them that might not be going back to the Galaxy S23 and under. And that kind of is a bit sucky because things like the Now Bar, they do exist on the S23, but they're not as premium as they are on here. But then things like the Now Brief or Audio Eraser or Log Video Recording, they might not be powerful enough to go back that far, even though I think they probably are. But I'm sure Samsung know better from a technical standpoint. So whilst you may be excited to see these features, your phone might not get them. And that for me is a reason maybe why you shouldn't be excited about getting fully One UI 7 on your phone, because those features that I'm showing you might not make it there. However, over the coming month, as the official rollout begins, we will know a little bit more. At least for now though, those are the 5 reasons why you should be excited. And when it finally drops, we'll have the full video covering it. So make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you in that one. Thanks.